Welcome everybody, I'm back. After a long hiatus of studying for the last 8-9 months, I had 15 exams, so I just had to disconnect from the internet completely. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, and I've decided to change the channel now to English because I think there's a bigger market for English rather than Chinese, so we're going to go back to English for now. But if there's anyone that has any questions in Chinese or anything, I'm happy to ask. So first of all, we're going to check out all the news of all the top 6 clubs. So it's going to be a bit of a different format now, not just Arsenal. We're going to look at all the latest news of the 6 clubs. Whether it's big or small, just something. Some clubs might not have much, some clubs might have a little bit. So let's have a look. So first of all, we're going to start with, it's Tottenham / Everton. So I added it in there anyway because I think it's a pretty big move. I thought Dele Alli was one of Tottenham's best players, to be honest with you. I really like Dele Alli. And I'm happy that he's leaving Tottenham because I reckon it's weakened them. And it's a good signing for Everton. So yeah, that's that part. These are the 2 players Tottenham brought in, Bentancur and Kulusevski. Now I think a lot of people think Bentancur is good because he was good in FIFA, but I'm not sure what he's like in real life. I don't really watch any Serie A. But I have one of my friends. He's a Juventus supporter, and I asked him, I go, what do you think about Bentancur and Kulusevski coming to Tottenham? And he reckons that Bentancur he had nothing good to say about Bentancur, but he reckons that Kulusevski will be really good if he gets game time. So I'm a little bit scared about Kulusevski, so I hope that it doesn't turn out to be true, but you never know. It could be a good move for him. And just more Manchester United brouhaha. Jesse Lingard telling Ragnick that he's ready to go because Ragnick before said that he needs to take time off or something like that. And, Manchester United, they've got a stacked squad, but they just got so much trouble going on right now. Like this next one here, Mason Greenwood, he's been removed from FIFA 22 from all the bad things he's done. I don't really want to talk about it too much, it's too negative, but everyone probably knows what's happened to Mason Greenwood. Very privileged man, and yeah, he's stuffed himself, isn't he? This was a pretty interesting story, I think. The Liverpool signing of Luis Diaz, they hijacked the Tottenham deal. Like, I would rather Liverpool have Luis Diaz than Tottenham, because Liverpool right now are in a strong position, and I don't think their position is necessarily going to change. And if Tottenham signed him, then I think that would have changed the position of Tottenham. So I think nothing really changes with Liverpool signing Diaz. They get stronger, but there's no shift in position. I still think Manchester City are stronger than Liverpool, and I still think Liverpool are the second best team. So it's okay for us if they sign Luis Diaz. But I have no idea about him, to be honest with you. I have absolutely no idea. Never heard of him because I don't follow really any other leagues at all, apart from the Premier League and maybe some La Liga. So good luck to him, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't perform too well. We want to take over Liverpool one day. Manchester City signed Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. I know River Plate. I know they're a really big team in Argentina, and very, very historical team. I've never seen Julian Alvarez play, but I think Manchester City just needed to sign somebody to replace Aguero when he left. So we'll see how that goes. It's 18 million, which is chump change for City. So they just bought it in, probably keep the fans happy. Could be a potential signing for the future. We'll see how he turns out. Oh, so this isn't really about... This is another Everton piece. So there's nothing really about Chelsea going. Chelsea's a bit boring at the moment. But Ashley Cole has left Chelsea to go work with Frank Lampard at Everton. Which, you know, Everton, they have been horrific this season, even though we got beat by them. But I think that these two could possibly bring a lot of motivation to Everton, to be honest with you. So, there we go. So now on to the Arsenal news. So Lacazette saying thank you to Aubameyang. My bro, thanks for the last 4 years. My experience in Arsenal would have been different without you. Wish you good luck in your next chapter. See you soon. So Aubameyang and Lacazette, you know, they're boys. They're shungdis. And he's saying thank you. Because... Oh, not this one. Oh, here we are. Because Aubameyang is gone to Barcelona, as we all know. It's worked out well for him. Arsenal gave him the golden handshake, give him £7 million to leave, and take his wage bill completely in the future. I think it's that Barcelona only pay €5,000 a month for the first 6 months, and then after that they take on the full wages. So Arsenal are looking to the future with this one. You can tell, like they've got rid of the wages. They're looking at, okay, we think that we know that he's not going to play for the remainder or forever now. They must have made a decision that he's not going to play. So they had to get him off the books, even if they had to sacrifice a bit of money. One thing is for sure, it worked out very well for Aubameyang. Now I heard that his dream team to play for was Real Madrid, but Barcelona, it's close enough, man. There's two teams in the world that are sort of the biggest and best, and no one ever turns them down. It's Barcelona and Real Madrid. I know Barca in a bad spot right now, but no one ever turns down Barca or Real Madrid. Everyone is under them, and all around a similar level, in my opinion. Except for maybe Bayern and Juve. Ooh. Where's this one? So that's Aubameyang gone. Ooh, nope. Elneny onto the final. Egypt into the African Cup of Nations 2021 final. I'm going to be going for Egypt because Elneny. I really like Elneny. He's like my favourite squad player. Because I love it when Elneny scores those like long shot kicks. Like, you know, he just pops up with a long shot here and there. I think it's really cool. So you got to love Elneny. And he's just a good bloke, isn't he? And now we'll look at... Oh yeah, so I want to talk about the outgoings of Arsenal. This is a list of outgoings in this season. Not just from the start of 2021 to now. Look at this list. How many players are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... 17. There's 17 players in this list. And they're all gone out on either loan or they've left the club. Now, which ones will be coming back? Joe Willock, no. Runa Runason, possibly might come back and play a fourth choice goalkeeper. Does it really count? No, Hector Bellerin will be sold too, I reckon. Reece Nelson, I don't think he's coming back. William Saliba and Austin Trusty, these two will come back. So out of all these players, there's literally three coming back. I reckon Alex probably won't even come back, so 2. There's 2 coming back. That is huge. I bet this squad clear out is insane. I've never seen anything like it before. Like what I think they're doing is, like, I've seen how they signed that left back from West Brom about 2 weeks ago, and he was like 16 or 17. So it's like they're putting in place this plan to recruit like many years ahead. And it's like there's multiple spots for each position. Like, so that you have like Tierney, Tavares, and that right back, is his name Sosa? I forgot his name. So there's 3 there. One's like 24, 21, 17. So I think that in the future transfers, we're going to see a lot more of these really young really, really young players coming in to take up that third generation spot. There's like multiple generations that they're signing, you know, that third generation spot. So right now in, say, striker position, you have Lacazette and Nketiah, and they'll both leave. So I reckon they're going to have to sign a 26-year-old, a 21-year-old, and they're good. Which could possibly, and then they're going to need a younger one, like 18 or something. So there's going to be a 3-generation sort of layout for the squad or something like that. I just sort of saw that. I see them going down that line a little bit. And I reckon it'd be pretty smart playing that far ahead for the future. So if like one player leaves, they just replace it with another one. And there's going to be these set amounts in each position, and when one leaves, one comes in, one leaves, one comes in. But right now in that transition where they're getting rid of all these old players, and now we got what we want. We probably still have to get rid of Lacazette, Eddie, Xhaka, and Pepe. I reckon Pepe will go too. Then that's like the bare bones of the squad, and then you've got to fill in all the gaps. And then one leaves, you put another one. One leaves, you put in another one. So you can never fall behind. It's just continuously going. That's what I hope they're going to be doing anyway. But yeah, this summer transfer window, oh my god. What do I think about it? It was disappointing because we tried so hard to get Vlahovic. Because everyone was really excited about Vlahovic. And there were reports coming out that Arsenal were really trying to get him. But he never materialised. So because of this hope of getting him, when it didn't happen, everyone got down about it. But it's a January transfer window. I just think that if there's a good time to sell players that you don't want, it's in January. Because we couldn't get rid of half these players before. Look at these players, man. Like, C. Kolasinac and, you know, Hector Bellerin, and we couldn't give them away before. But in January right now, with the market the way it is, clubs will take anything because it's so hard to buy and sell right now. And these players are something. They're good for filling in gaps. They're good for making up for what's not there. And Arsenal are willing to take the risk of going into the season with a smaller squad than having these guys sitting here in the summer. Because if we keep hold of them, come the summer, there's all that time and production is going to be put into getting rid of these players. And it could take a month. It could take up half the window, you know. But now that these guys are all gone, from the first day, they're going to be able to work on bringing in the players that we need. And this rebuild is truly, truly underway. Like, it's already underway. But this next summer window is going to be a massive indication of what this club is actually doing. I reckon it's going to be a mess. I reckon we're going to sign 6 players again. Some of them are going to be big players, some of them are going to be young players, but they're going to be filling in all these gaps that I was talking about before. That's what I think. I reckon we're going to see a lot of random young players coming that we've never heard of before again. And it's going to be interesting. So I'm with the club. Like, I'm willing to wait now because I can see a change. Because if you look at the Arsenal of old, they would never do anything like this. They would never do anything like this. But it's completely changing now. And you can feel it, you can see it. The evidence is there. And some people may disagree with Arteta and the way he plays. And how he's coached the team and stuff. He's young. But I'm willing to give him more time. We've already been through, 10 years of rubbish. And everyone says, oh, we've already waited 10 years. We should be having results now. But the fact is that they did not start the rejuvenation of Arsenal 10 years ago. They started it when they got Arteta. And I think even at the start of Arteta it was a bit, but they've finally figured out what to do now. And it's truly underway. So I'm in full support of the team right now. And who would I like to see signed? I was never that big on Vlahovic to begin with. I said first, I remember saying my friends, who would you sign out of all these players? I said Alexander Isak. So I really hope we go for him. But there's another one that Jonathan Davies. Now he looks class. He's under the radar a bit, but I don't know why. I just got this feeling about him that he's going to be deadly in the future. Hey, I reckon he's going to be deadly. He looks like a beast, man. I've only watched the highlights of him, but he looks really, really good. Imagine if we signed Alexander Isaac and Jonathan Davies. That would be sick. I really hope we do that, but even with one of them, I'd be happy, and we'll see what happens. So either one of those two. But yeah. Now we're going to go into the final piece of news. It is Kevin Campbell's birthday today on the 5th of February. I always watch this guy on all the other channels, and I think he's really amazing. Like the fact that he's like an ex-Arsenal footballer, and he puts so much time into all the fans and stuff. Like he's really someone that you can look up to, and he's just such a nice guy. So I just want to say happy birthday to Kevin Campbell. Let's play for a lot of other teams here: West Brom, Everton. But yeah, I'm going to end on that. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you end up watching this video somehow. But yeah, alright guys, take care. Peace.